I thought it was actually a pretty close game.
It was very close. I mean, again, I think in a lot of games, that you look at the score and you say, boy, that's pretty lopsided, pretty dominant. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason BU is one of the top teams in the East. You see them and how the speed they have, the skill level they have. Heck, we're up 4-0 with a power play to start the third period, and they get two unbelievable scoring chances on breakaways where we just completely fell asleep, and they create the chances, and Okanara makes great saves. Who knows how the game goes from that point on if they score one or two in those situations. So the things that we were doing back in October, we did a lot more of tonight. That was one of the things that we wanted to, I think a lot of people reflected on that over the course of the break, and we certainly saw that in how hard we competed in our pressuring the puck over the ice. I mean, we were physically engaged, and as a result, we got a lot of loose pucks. We won a lot of battles, and got some pretty good scoring chances.
Did you have to think twice about who was going to get the hard hat?
What?
Did you have to think twice about who was going to get the hard hat?
Oh, I'm not involved in that.
Oh, you're not?
No, I don't make the decision. No, that's the players make the decision.
Well, the question goes back to UC and how good he was.
Yeah.
The entire game, it just seemed like he was phenomenal.
He was very good, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to try to argue the point with you. I mean, that game might be different if it wasn't for his outstanding play. On the other end, I thought we put a lot of pressure on their young guy, and got some rebounds and got some pretty good plays early to take a lead, which we needed. Certainly helped our confidence, because we have been struggling with our confidence in a lot of ways. Confidence individually, confidence in the units. I mean, our power play scores, that first goal to give us a 1-0 lead, that was, for a lot of teams, that would be ho-hum. For us, that was huge.
Yeah.
So it was, even in that early part of the game where Mayfield gets kicked out of the game, and all of a sudden that could be the game turner. I mean, that could be a critical part of the game where we're up 1-0, but we've got a 5-minute major we're facing without one of our top defensemen. We battled through that. Good sign. Good sign.
Obviously, Privatera took that penalty to cancel out part of the 5-minute major. Looked like there may have been some contact to the head, and the team seemed pretty fired up after that. Talk about how you used that as a positive to get those 2 goals in 9 seconds.
I think these two teams have. I don't know how much the historical nature of these two teams. These young guys, I don't think recall that, but I mean, there certainly was an edge to our game tonight and an edge to their game. I mean, I think at times both teams took it over the line a little bit, and they got pretty physical, got a little nasty. There was some chirping going on the ice. I think both teams wanted to prove something. Maybe us a little bit more than them. I mean, we lost a close one to them, and we were down 4-0 to them a year ago, October. And we came back and put a late run together and had it 4-3, and had a face-off in their zone with a minute to go, and pull our goaltender, and a really interesting penalty call that kind of took us out of the game. But I mean, I think in some guys' minds there's a little bit of a avenge that loss, a little payback was due, but I think more importantly, as I mentioned before, getting back to pressuring the puck in all areas of the ice, which we were very good at in October and in November. That kind of creates an awful lot for us as a team. And when we got away from that because of a number of reasons, we struggled. Tonight we scored 6 goals. A number of guys played pretty well, and that was more about the kind of effort and the kind of execution that we're used to seeing in our team.